Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of attributes of similarity. This is standard 7.5a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 4 of the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have two quadrilaterals here, and the only thing we know, they are similar. So we need to find something that is true about these two quadrilaterals. And when we're talking about similarity, we're talking about the same shape. So they're both quadrilaterals, actually trapezoids, right trapezoids to be specific, but they have the same angles, but their sides are different. So we have one smaller, one larger. So it's like congruent, except the sizes are different, but the shapes and the angles still match. So I want to just label this as quadrilateral 1. I want to label this as quadrilateral 2. And I want to go ahead and just, let me just label the sides, because you see F and H are asking me to compare the sides here. I'm going to start at the bottom and just go clockwise, A, B, C, D. But this is oriented wrong. I want to kind of flip 2 around. So I want to kind of make it look like the same direction as I've got my 1. So let me see. I've got my X right there. I've got my Y right there, or my W right there. There's my 4 corners labeled, and I'll do the same thing. I'm going to just label them A, B, C, and D. And that's going to help me as I am trying to evaluate. I'll start with F and H. So look at KL. So KL over WX. So KL is shape 1, side C. It's this one right here. So I'm just going to put 1C right there. And then WX does look like it's that corresponding side right there. It's side 2C. All right, so that's good. So on our proportion, right, so it looks like I would want 2 corresponding sides on shape 1 and 2 for this other one. So I've got WZ. So WZ is going to be 2B right here. Well, if I had 1 in the numerator on the left side, KL was shape 1. I needed 1 to be on the numerator on the right side. So I could tell you this is going to be wrong. KN. So KN is going to be 1B. So you know what? That's actually very close, because the B's work, right? B over B, C over C. But you need the 1, shape 1 to be in the numerator in both, or shape 2 to be in the numerator in both. So it's very, very tricky. But that's not actually not going to work, because this, we just need to kind of flip the WZ and KN. If we flip these two right here, we would actually be good. So let's look at H before we get into our angles here. We use the same thing. So KL, right, that's 1C again, over YZ. So YZ is shape 2, side A, which is fine as long as we have corresponding matching ones. So I've got LM, which is shape 1, side D. And then I've got ZW, which is shape 2. No, those are just 4 random sides that have nothing to do with each other. No. So it's going to be some of my angles here. So let's check my angles here. When I see angle NKL, so NKL, that means we start with N, and this is going to be our vertex. The middle one is always your vertex. So NKL starts here, goes up here, and goes right here. It's this one right here, because K is your vertex. So that needs to be the same as ZWX. So ZWX, and yeah, that works. That is our answer, G. Take a look at J here. NKL, same one we just did, but XYZ, that's down here at the bottom, and that is a right angle. Those do not match.